All right, guys. At some point soon, I'm gonna do a big video on it. My grievances with P5X. Now, I am so glad. I'm honestly so happy that this game is doing very well. I just like seeing, you know, my boys at Sega doing well, my boys at Atlas doing well, and I like that. But for those of you that don't know, Persona 5: The Phantom X is a gacha Persona game. Basically take the skin, all the assets of Persona 5, and you just kind of push out the story and the palaces, and basically it was reworked and made into a gacha. So there's a new hero. There's like 20 million Persona users you can have. You know, stuff like that. Very cool. Very awesome. I love that. But like I said, I had some grievances with it, but I ended up not playing much of it. I probably played it for a good like 5 hours or so, you know, and hey, I'm not ashamed to say it. I did put some money into it. I put a good 15, 20 bucks maybe into it to get some pulls, you know, see how it works. And I might jump back into it at some point. But the main reason that I stopped is because the story is garbage. And I hate saying that so much, because what got me into Persona in the first place, dude, is how good the story is. Like, Persona 5 was the first one that I played, and not to be average Persona fan, but it's so good, right? Like the first entirety, the first palace being about Kamoshida. I don't even want to spoil it because you guys need to play it, right? It's so good. It's about this teacher essentially grooming the whole freaking volleyball team, and it's intense. It's just so good. Anyway, the first story in P5X is this guy on the subway, and he bumps into people kind of hard, but everyone's depressed, so they don't want to do anything about it. So, like, and don't get me wrong, Persona's had some silly stories before. Like in Strikers, you know, the whole thing with that, the whole end goal was like, oh, people are in their phones too much. All right, it's cheesy. And the final boss, if I remember correctly, it looked like they had like a phone for a face or something. Like, yeah, it's silly. It's very silly, but it's a good lesson, you know? And I'm enjoying the game along the way. But with this one, this is the big first boss. Is this guy called the Subway Slammer. And it's just it's just insane how crazy the Subway Slammer lore has gotten. So let me show you guys this little video right here. Okay.
He tweeted and then deleted this post here. The question mark, I assume is supposed to refer to either the director or the writer who came up with the Subway Slammer stuff, okay? So that's who is supposed to be speaking here. And he's like kind of quoting a conversation they've had apparently. They say, Subway Slammer, this is the best subject, you know, this is the best topic for the game. This guy says, what? The guy says, what I say is true, don't defy me. What I wrote is absolute. And then all over the world,
oh my word,
the world's reaction to the game, okay? They go, oh.
Yeah, so the Subway Slammer, it really is as simple as that. Actually, no, there is a little bit more to the lore. So basically, the Subway Slammer was this guy who used to play baseball. He was getting to the big leagues. And then a 9-year-old beat him. He like hit a pitch, and the 9-year-old caught the pitch, I guess. And then he like lost his sponsorships. Here's the thing. It's deserved. If Babe Ruth, if Jackie Robinson at the beginning of their career threw a pitch and a 9-year-old like struck him out, bro, absolutely lose your career. What are you talking about? And because of the whatever's going on in the metaverse, you know, the baseball player snaps and then he starts bumping into people on the subway. It's so cringe. And I understand that it's like, oh, it's actually, it's a big thing in Japan. People do that a lot. And I get that, sure. You know, people can be assholes on the subway. I've literally never been on a subway, so I wouldn't get it. but this sounds like a personal problem that the director needs to deal with. Okay? This is lame. This would be like if I came up with a story, and I've been a cashier before at Best Buy. This would be like the person is like someone who didn't want a membership at Best Buy. It's like, we have to go into his palace to change his heart. What are you talking about? Just because the... Okay, well, getting a membership isn't the same as hitting people on the subway. But I don't know. It's just like, okay, the guy's an asshole. And at one point you see a vision where it's like, oh no, if we let him keep Subway slamming people, then he's gonna hit a woman with a baby, and the baby's gonna die. It's like, dude, bro, shut up. What is this? Like, just look at all the memes for this. Yeah, bam, we got the Subway Slammer. Yo, dude. Though this is, I'm pretty sure this is an actual line. I don't remember. The whole Subway's mine for the slamming. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Right here, why are they all standing in optimal Subway Slammer range? Are they stupid? Obviously, this is what would happen if the Subway Slammer hit you. Subway Slammer, little demo here for the game coming out. Ryuji, Joker, did we beat the Subway Slammer? Joker to Ryuji. Ryuji, that was his kid sidekick, the train toppler. And here we have some epic Subway Slammer, some art here. We have the Subway Slammer. Ooh, bam, bam, bam. Right in some Street Fighter. And here's the actual scene you see in the game. He Subway slams her so hard that she goes flying onto the subway, and then he goes, it wasn't on purpose. Like, what is this, dude? This pisses me off. The aura of Sukuna, the genius of Aizen, the writing of Eren, the pettiness of Dio, all equal to Subway Slammer. Even the game acknowledges it. Now, where am I going to find someone who can rival the likes of the Subway Slammer? I couldn't. I'm sorry, I really couldn't. Just with this whole idea here, the Subway Slammer, because this is supposed to rival Kamoshida. Weak aura, I groom, assault, and sexually harass minors. Strong aura, I love assaulting people on the subway. Like, is this not the dumbest thing ever? Amazing art, absolutely amazing. And I have one last little thing for this. So, yeah, and it says it right here. It's a real world issue, but yeah, I get it. But again, issue, yeah, right here, it's campy. It's campy. The fact that he literally says, yeah, right here, I'm gonna get you too. I'll Subway Slam you. The whole subway's the mine for the slamming. Like, dude, shut up with this. What is this garbage? And I love this. So Black Wings are the people who wrote Persona 5X. And this was, if they wrote the original Persona 5. This whole school is mine for the molesting. Ha 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 ha. It's too good. It's too good. I can't with this, dude. Yeah, right here. And his name wouldn't be Kamoshida. No. It would be the minor molester, the teenager toucher, the adolescent abuser, the schoolgirl sexer, the private school pedo. Dude, I can't with Persona 5X. I will play it again at some point, but also last news for Persona 5X. Apparently, so it has been out in Japan for like over a year or two, maybe. Apparently, they're just rushing through all the events to like catch up where Japan's at. So it's also going to get real BS here in a bit. Because it's going to turn into, you have 2 days to get Makoto from Persona 3. You have 4 days to get Ryuji, all that stuff. So it's dumb. Oh, actually, last Persona news. The musical is coming to Persona Live. It's coming to the US in 2026. I will not be there.